Hello, this is Louis LaQuire reporting from Tok, Alaska. This picture right here in front of you is a pretty good representation of what Tok looks like. Today was negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit, no wind, cloud free as opposed to the picture. I came in at 1041 megabars and 36.2 inches of mercury. Most of the week was cold and dry with no wind or cloud cover. On Friday, a nice batch of clouds came from the northwest and gave some cover as temperatures rose. After entering in all my information, I decided to mess with the graph a little bit and make it a little bit easier for me to read. I hope it's easier for you guys to read as well. I did this by coloring my maximum temperatures in a red, my current temperatures in a blue, and my minimum temperatures in a purple, with my left sensor being a little bit darker than my right sensor on these lines here, if you guys can see that. The reason that my minimum temperature levels off at negative 40 is due to the electronic thermometer not being able to read below that. I did try and offset this by taking current measurements with a different thermometer, and that can be shown here, and why my current temperatures actually go below my minimum temperatures. So my real minimum temperatures probably mirror the top graph like they do right here, so they probably dip down into this area, but I won't know for sure. Monday through Wednesday had very high pressures and no cloud cover, and this produced some very cold temperatures. There was also no wind, and this led to no Beaufort numbers. Some temperatures around town included being below 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Both Thursday and Friday both had very high pressures, but the temperature did begin to rise. I came in at just under negative 20 degrees here, and by Friday there was some cloud cover that came in as well, helping temperatures to rise even further, and the minimum temperature got above negative 30, which was great, and the maximum was almost zero compared to earlier in the week, which made a lot of people happy around here. This second visual aid brings us the barometric pressure for the week. It started off fairly low, especially compared to the rest of the graph, at about 1025 millibars, and then increased by Tuesday slightly before a very high pressure system came in on Wednesday. This was one of the colder days in the week. And then Thursday and Friday, the pressure still continued to rise, even though we got that cloud cover. And I'll be interested to learn why that is. But temperatures are still a bit warmer here in the end of the week, around negative 20 or so, even though we have higher pressure than we did at the beginning of the week. In summary, the week of January 26th through January 30th of 2015 was dominated by high pressure. Monday through Wednesday showed constant minimums below negative 55 degrees Fahrenheit and maximums below 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Clear skies with no Beaufort numbers were seen in each of those days. On Wednesday there was a sharp barometric pressure rise by 11 millibars. Thursday's temperatures rose by 20 degrees Fahrenheit. On Friday, cloud cover could be seen moving in from the northwest, and this aided in retention of some of that heat. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you next week. Goodbye.